Hello guys, so welcome back to Sibling Geeks channel. Okay, so for tonight, we're going to talk about a review on WandaVision.
Yeah.
So this will include all the 9 episodes, the review of all 9 episodes of WandaVision, and yeah, we're gonna break down on what are our thoughts, opinions regarding the series overall. Okay, so what is your opinion, Teng? Starting with you.
My opinion would be overall over 100%. I would rate it 85%, and maybe it's because bukan malah the finale episode of the series, it doesn't really come to my expectation. And then and what I like about the story, about this storyline, is that it develops more on Wanda's character. And I love how Marvel elaborate how the story is, where does her power comes from, how she became Scarlet Witch, and then it all shows in this series.
Yeah, I
How about
agree.
you?
I think for me, the overall series of WandaVision is so powerful, so great, and I would rate it at I guess you use
my comment would be very good, but not so great. Yeah.
Okay. So you use percentage, but I'm gonna use over 10, a rating of over 10. So I would give it 9 out of 10.
9 point.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 lah.
Okay.
Because what I like about this series is that it memang focuses on Wanda and Vision, their relationship. That
For the first episode,
the
first 3 episodes.
Yeah, their relationship itself, because from the other Marvel movies, we didn't really get to explore their relationship in depth.
Their genuine connection.
The genuine connection that they have with each other. But this series allow them to explore what they didn't get a chance to do in the previous movies.
Previous movies are all busy fighting.
Yeah. Tak apa lah.
Entah apa lah.
Then there's the theme of Wanda's grief. We get to explore that because the previous MCU movies, they didn't really show how bukannya superhero they process grief.
Yeah.
Because it seems like grief is macam benda yang
Mostly people will skip this phase.
Yeah. In previous movies lah, but we get to see how Wanda process her grief. But we can see that it's not healthy lah, and how grief affects us, our mental health.
Especially if grief is a very powerful thing. If you lost someone, if you lost something, you have to grieve first, then you can heal.
Yeah.
But we see Wanda, how she handles her grief in a negative way. But then it slowly comes to her concern that somehow she should slowly move forward. You know?
Yeah, we can see that in the finale of the series. Wanda finally let go kan anak Vision.
You can see her expression throughout the series, that how she suffers, how she kept everything inside her. So when she totally explode, then without her realize that her grief is controlling her actually.
Yeah. So I think people have beri puji lah ng series tu because they handle grief in a good way. Really.
Where everyone makes mistakes, so.
And then there's that line that Vision says, what is grief? But
without love,
No,
persevering.
but love persevering.
Without love lah.
No, not without.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that line really helped a lot of people lah to overcome grief, and that shows the impact of the series
Yeah.
to anyone dealing with grief out there. I'm just gonna point out about the disappointment of the finale. Personally, I'm not disappointed lah of the finale. I'm very satisfied with it because a lot of fan theories yang menyebabkan they themselves disappointed because
They expect too much.
they expect too much of the series, but then they end up disappointed because yang sila theorize didn't come true. For example, Doctor Strange cameo, sedangkan there's no danai pun Doctor Strange muncul at the end because of what Paul Bettany said in the interview, macam bisi cameo at the end.
Appeared, yeah.
Tapi actually Paul Bettany was talking about himself, laban because of White Vision.
White Vision, yeah.
And then theory macam the aerospace engineer yang Monica mentioned, but then at the end it's just
Ordinary people.
ordinary people. But yalah, kita ni nemukan in the other MCU movies. Mana tahu it will be a reference to other a true character like Reed Richards coming down the line in other Marvel movies lah. So a lot of people were disappointed because they expected too much. But sedangkan series tu supposed to be focus now Wanda and Vision.
It's a sad ending actually because Wanda have to be separated again with Vision and her two sons. She has to let go everything, and it's quite sad. You have to lose the person that you love for the second time. It really hurts. So I feel Wanda on this one. Yeah. So I guess. But anyways.
Yeah. And I feel like
life goes on.
Yeah, true. Dah 3 kali Wanda lost Vision kiranya. Kasihan ya. Okay, so I want to point out that bayu gak orang disappointed ngau the first and second episode just because the ratio is in black and white. And then I don't understand lah why people would hate that first and second episode just because it's a sitcom and it's in a black and white aspect ratio.
There's a reason why.
Yeah,
because it all comes back to Wanda memories since her childhood. So that's why it turns out to be like that.
That's one of it lah, because in episode 8 we can see that Wanda creates this reality because her past, she's been dah medak mayu sitcom
with her loved one,
and she escaped the reality by watching sitcoms. And then one more thing, I saw this one theory in the internet lah, macam create all this reality in different decades because she wants to feel ngau Vision in a lifetime. Kiranya kan selama tu they just have macam brief moments bah you can see in the MCU, but then she creates this reality from the 50s until the 2000s because
60s, 70s, 80s
because she wants to feel that
that era
they have been together
for very long,
in a very long time. So that's quite sad lah, and it's very touching and very creative lah how they create how they create homage to other sitcoms as well. And I think that is very important. So you guys there who hated episode 1 and episode 2, you guys should appreciate it's
because we don't live in that era, so at least we appreciate
how they
entertain people through sitcom. So
yeah, black and white picture doesn't hurt you. Just kidding. Okay, so now we're gonna look at some weaknesses that maybe the series has. Okay, so Tasha.
Okay. For me, like this series focuses on Wanda, her character development. So in the episode finale, when apabila fight scene, if you guys have watched it, yeah, her fight scene with Agatha. So and then yeah, we see bertemu she walked across the civilian that she has imprisoned for a very long time. We don't know how long she imprisoned them, and she just walked past them without
I noticed that one.
without apologizing what she had done to them. Well, we don't know what the people there have left behind. That most of them left behind their families. So I think should be if Wanda in their shoes, she should have more, understanding, in the situation, because their situation is like more or less the same. They have to live their families.
Macam di mana tadi, they kind of like rush the finale. I think it should have been. There should have been another episode, like the 10th episode.
Yeah, just to conclude everything like in a right way.
Yeah, not rushing the what is the repercussion, the consequences of after the events. Not in terms of the dah jadi Scarlet Witch but then
it's a good thing she's a Scarlet Witch, but then
the consequences of her macam imprisoning the Westview residents. What do they feel about her? Of course lah, kita boleh mendak sila ringat, but it should not have been rushed lah. Kena.
Like if we're a superhero like Wanda, but then we have to make people suffer like that. Then we should have feeling remorse or feeling guilty for what the bad things that you have done to them. I don't want to compare to other heroes like Captain America, because they are dah lama lah, dah jadi superhero, dah jadi heroes. So Wanda ataupun bedau boleh dikategori as a hero yet. She's still on her way, in a progress to become a hero. So I think it's understandable lah.
Yeah, and we're gonna explore that more of a story in Doctor Strange 2. So we'll see more of her lah, don't worry about that. And then for me, I don't know if the writers of the series, WandaVision series, they kind of like put all these hints and references, macam like the cameo, and then the use of Fox X-Men Quicksilver, Evan Peters, and then they just put that guy as a normal resident of Westview. Macam a lot of people were disappointed lah. I can understand. It was disappointing lah for me also. Like they wasted.
Like they expect something like this. Maybe
they're gonna like open up the multiverse but they end up just using the boner joke. Yeah, that's what we get at the end. And then I don't know if they sengaja lah, like write all that references, but
who knows? Yeah.
Macam maybe they want to hype up the fans, because tu kan episodic punya series. Memanglah semua episodic. Like this is a new formula for MCU. Maybe they sila dah biasa macam in a movie format. Like they drop all the hints, references, and then macam sebab kita like fans don't usually macam we after one movie we will talk about the hints and movies, references, and then in the next movie we will macam tak kisahlah macam if that turned out false or true, but this one is macam your series when fans can, and then we have to wait 1 week for the next episode.
It will make us think.
Then fans will theorize everything
Based
course
on
lah.
the hints given.
Hints given by the writers in the series. Of course lah, fans will be like so hyped.
What will happen next?
What will happen next? Is this true? That one is coming.
They
Blah
will
blah
make
blah.
their own theories.
And then last disappointing because the writers didn't give us what we want at the end. So I can understand that. So I don't know lah if the writers should do that or not. But yeah, macam sengaja lah sila ingkah all that references, details for us to theorize, make us excited for the next episode. I think that's one of the strategies I think lah, maybe to make us excited for the series, to make us continue watching. Yeah, I'm very excited to watch House Scarlet Witch because at the end post credit scene, the last credit scene.
They have two post credit scenes.
They have two post credit scenes. The first one is about Monica Rambeau. She meets with a Skrull, a female Skrull, and then
nanti kita dah mendaknya lah Captain Marvel pun movie, so I think you guys know.
Yeah, there's connection. And then I think of course this credit scene, it will set up Captain Marvel 2 or Secret Invasion, because the friend that was mentioned by the Skrull was definitely Nick Fury lah, because he was up in space
At that moment. Because of the credit scene in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yes. Yeah. So and then the second credit scene is about Wanda lah. Wanda herself.
Yeah. She's somewhere far.
I think it's in Sokovia. I think
maybe tempat yang jauh lah.
Tempat yang jauh. And you can see that she's either studying herself about the Scarlet Witch in the Dark Hole, or macam
in the book of Dark Hole.
Or is she
absorbing all the knowledge,
doing dark spells? We don't know. Maybe that will make her a villain in the next Doctor Strange movie. We don't know, but we will explore that lah in the next movie.
And then don't forget Agatha.
Yes, Agatha.
Agatha Harkness. Well, she was.
Scarlet Witch isn't sorry. She's cruel.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No, you're not. You're just cruel.
Okay. And then, so Agatha, kena lah. Kena part.
Oh, she becomes the actual nosy neighbor yang Scarlet Witch dah trap in that role.
Yeah, in that role. So she's trapped in the hex lah.
In the town lah, there's no more hex.
Yeah, in the town.
Definitely, I hope we can see Agatha in Doctor Strange 2. I hope. And then Billy and Tommy, it turns out they are just a construct of Wanda, just like Vision.
Yeah, not the real person in the real world.
We can see in the credit scene sida engangau Wanda ne.
Yeah.
But we don't know if that's real or not. Macam si Utai messing with Wanda ka manipulate Wanda kali.
Yes.
We don't know. But definitely Billy and Tommy, that WandaVision is already setting up young Avengers in the future. So I'm very excited. Yay.
Okay, so I think that's our discussion.
Yeah, that's
for
our discussion.
tonight, and overall I think it sums up everything. WandaVision episode is quite intriguing series, so I hope we can expect more. We can explore more of Wanda in Doctor Strange movie coming soon. So, okay, conclude.
Yes, so after WandaVision, we will get to see The Falcon and The Winter Soldier series coming out on March 19. And next week, we're gonna see the making of WandaVision. Don't miss that on March 12th.
Definitely going to watch. Have to watch.
So yeah, if you guys don't understand why the sitcom and everything, yeah, you guys better see the making of WandaVision, the behind the scenes. I think the director, the writers will explain it to you why they do this, why they do that. Yeah, and then yeah, I'm hyped for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because this will be a different format, action packed lah. Because we already have sitcom for the first series of Phase 4. That's quite different for the MCU. Yeah, romantic sitcom.
Romantic sitcom, yeah.
Yeah. So, yep, I guess that's it. I hope you guys can comment down below on what you think on WandaVision, your ratings,
share your opinions with us,
yes, your theories and everything. And don't forget to like and subscribe below. Okay, so this is it. This is our discussion on WandaVision. I hope you guys are excited for the next MCU series. And yes, so that's it.
That's it.
All right.
Don't
Bye,
forget
guys.
to like. Bye.